Oh, good morning. It's Tuesday, April 5th, I think, which is hard to tell from the scenery. Yeah, there's freaking snow everywhere still. I'm at one of my little conservation areas, the grandpa level trails called Springwater Conservation I mentioned to you the other day. I'm going to take a little trip through here and see how it goes. I hope the camera thing works okay. Oh, the trails look okay so far. Anyway, I got it mounted on my head today. I'm using my head today, and I have the microphone, so hopefully this is all going to work. I don't know if I have the microphone tilted properly because Colby put a stinking password on his camera and I couldn't get in it to test it at home. Anyway, some lovely people here walking their dog. Good morning. How are you? Good, thanks. Anyway, think I have to tell them I'm going to put them on the internet or what? Nice trails away. So here I am, happy to be here. Tough decision this morning whether to take an hour to get freaking ready to go or to just try and run. But anyway, I decided this was worth the effort. So what do I want to talk about? Well, I want to show you these trails primarily. Got a lot of thoughts in my mind. Last week or two I mentioned the reading I've been doing, certainly the Byron Katie book. But another book I'm back into, and I found a strange connection. It's amazing how things at different times seem to come together, that in a different time didn't impact you the same way. So my friend Deb, who actually sent me the Byron Katie book, also reminded me about this other book. Actually, she sent me a little video, a TED Talk actually, done by a lady named Jill Bolt Taylor. And I knew the name right away, even before I seen the video. I knew well of her because she wrote a book, and I read it some 4 or 5 years ago. And the book was called, I'm pretty sure actually I talked about it on one of my blogs way back then. The book was called My Stroke of Insight. So Jill was a brain scientist of some kind, and one morning she got to bed and had a stroke. And being a brain scientist, she somehow knew what was going on. So she survived, obviously, and went on to write this book about her stroke of insight and the stuff she learned from that, particularly from that whole day, but then from the healing process. It took her 8 years to fully recover. But what she primarily talks about, and certainly this TED Talk highlights it, I'll see if I could put a link to it on my post. Anyway, it talks about the left brain, right brain. And while I don't pretend to understand it all, it seems the left brain is the analytical, factual, well, not factual, but analytical, mathematical, scientific kind of side of your head, and the right brain is the more creative and artistic and feeling. And again, I don't pretend to understand it, but apparently I'm a left brain person. And what I found really, really, really intriguing is when I pulled Jill Bolt Taylor's book back out, is that I've read it before, but there's an element of it that never impacted me when I read it before. It did this time only because I had recently read the Byron Katie book. And the whole shtick that Katie uses is, about what do you know is true? How do you know it's really true? Are you just writing stories? And is that what makes you happy or unhappy? The stories you're telling. So I really get into that, and because I know I'm a story writer, that's what causes me the majority of my grief. I write stories, especially about my children and about my health, and on and on and on. But anyway, so now I'm reading this Jill Bolt Taylor book, and she says, it kind of blew me away, your left brain's amazing because it needs very little data to construct its own story. Yeah, it doesn't need to know. It doesn't need to know, see, feel, sense, everything. It just needs a bit of data, and from there it can create amazing sagas of possible, possible outcomes, possible ongoings, whatever. And I thought, yeah, holy crap, that's me. I got a left brain problem. Of course, there's a left brain that helps you figure all this shit out. And it's your left brain that, contributes to success, if you will, in, worldly ways, I guess. Worldly, your career, your ability to make stuff, your ability to reason, I think, I don't know. And it's your right brain that, lives in happy land without all that crap. So, I need to study it some more. I'm going to go read the whole Jill Bolt Taylor book again. Couldn't find it because even though we knew we had it, but then eventually my left brain remembered that I never had a hard copy of it. I had it on my electronic device, so sure enough it's there. So maybe I need surgery. Just remove the left part. I don't really need it anymore. Actually, I should wait until we get our shed rebuilt. After that, I don't need it anymore. After that, all I need to do is be in the moment, love those around me, love myself, ride my bike. I think I could still ride my bike, I hope. Could I still ride my bike if I didn't have my left brain? I don't know. There's one way to find out, but that's besides, I don't know if OHIP would cover that. Anyway, these are beautiful trails, eh? It's just right for me because it's soft. If I do slip and fall down, it ain't gonna hurt too bad. And it's just simply not technical. There's no roots or sudden inclines or sudden turns or trees in the middle of the path or whatever. Anyway. That's it for today. I got a quote for you. I don't know who said this one, but it applies to everything, including trying to figure out what the hell. Actually, another thought that I missed is that I need to deal with this left brain right thing, but just acknowledging it. That's pretty cool, eh? Just acknowledging it doesn't change anything. You got to have a plan, and I'll need my left brain to make that plan. So I need to make the plan, write it down because I won't be able to remember it probably, and then have my surgery. Anyway, but no one said it was going to be easy. Because, and I quote, I don't know who I'm quoting, but I quote, all things are hard before they're easy. I have to turn left here. I'm going to let the video run. And if I get anything interesting that I want to show you, I'll put a few clips in. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And I hope my video worked out. Love, Peter. So here's my first little addendum. It's this bridge across the swamp here. I don't know if it's wet or snowy. And I really don't want to fall down. So take it slow. Slipping a little bit. Okay. Lovely, eh? Up here there's a right turn though, which I don't know if I'm brave enough to make without stopping. I should be able to do this, eh? Yay! That's it. Nice bridge, eh? I gotta go uphill. Oh, slipping. Holy crap, holy. Got caught in the wrong gear. Okay, I made it.